my cats just like to sort of do this. It's like, well, it's about to be 6 a.m. It's like 5:41. I woke up like at 3. Yeah, I decided that I wanted to paint and talk to you guys about where I'm at mentally and like what I'm dealing with. Just briefly, I can probably make a longer video about this if you want. This is just gonna be something more laid back. Right now, I'm working on this, which is a picture of Wednesday Addams, because why not? Got some napkins. My cat just left. Got my watercolors. Probably need to get more. The other reason why I wanted to paint while I did this is because whenever I talk about my mental situation, I sort of get really anxious, and I already have trouble looking into the camera. There's a few reasons why I started this channel. The biggest reason for me is I'm just really depressed. I struggle with depression, anxiety, PTSD, panic disorder, social anxiety, agoraphobia. So I'm pretty much a shut-in. So I kind of wanted to get used to talking aloud, because I'm never with friends or anything like that. So some days I don't even talk at all. I wanted this to be like just a stream of consciousness video, because Windows Movie Maker has really been terrible. I'll put clips together and I'll start trimming it down, and then the whole thing, like the whole file, will corrupt. And I've looked for solutions, and tons of people are having this problem, and there seems to be no true answer. So I'm just a bit ticked off with that, to be quite honest. In August, pretty much throughout this year, I've really been going through it. Ever since I moved back to Kentucky, and that guy I was with was living with me, and he was abusive, so it wasn't the best situation. And of course, him being here made it worse. He would always put me down. Last time I was here, I was writing music and singing, uploading covers like all the time on my Facebook, not here. For some reason, I just wasn't. But I'm thinking about posting older covers that I did, like on Thursdays, like throwback Thursday covers. I don't know, I just want to acknowledge that I made those covers on YouTube, even though they're old, because they're some of my favorite covers. I've been depressed for as long as I can remember, honestly. Like, I don't ever really remember being happy, truly happy. Like, as a child, I always was very melancholy. In 2nd grade, I remember I would hide under desks and draw like tombstones of with my name on it and my dad's name on it. I don't know what was going through my head. So I was very troubled, I guess, as a child. I just didn't really know what was going on with my family, and it felt like everything had been taken away from me, and there are a lot of issues going on, and I didn't know who to believe, and my family were just talking bad about each other to me and putting me sort of in the middle of it. Really didn't appreciate that, but it is what it is. My depression definitely got worse when I moved to New York, not because of New York or anything, but Just, you know, as you get older, you meet different people and you have new relationships, and I met a lot of really bad people. Not by choice, of course. These people all approached me and they seemed to be very nice people. But of course, you know, people show their true colors and they're not who they seem. So, in high school, I was very trusting. And, you know, if I felt a way about something, I would sort of just say how I felt. And that was that. And I didn't really have a problem with that. In case you're wondering how this looks now. Looks like that as of right now. I had friends in high school. Like, I would say I had a lot of friends, but when I was in Pennsylvania, I would say I had a lot of friends. Like, I knew a lot of people were cool with me, I was talking to everyone, like, it was pretty cool. But with New York, people didn't really like me right off the bat. It's a lot more challenging to make friends in, like, urban situations. I went to an art school, and the different majors, like, I don't know. We just didn't get along. And I was in vocal. I wish I was in band or something, because then I probably would have actually, like, learned something. That school was so awful. We didn't learn anything. It was so bad that when, like, we had opportunities for solos to sing at concerts, they would get someone from band to sing. I always thought that was ridiculous because, like, weren't we in vocal? Like, when are we gonna sing? And then whenever someone would sing, it would be like they would be picked because they were the loudest singer, not the best singer. And I performed a few times in school. I actually, when that guy left me for the girl in school, I actually sang a song at, like, a talent show all about that, aimed at him. It's by Never Shout Never, and I'm totally embarrassed by that now because they're total jerks. If you've ever seen that Brian Starr's interview thing. And it was so funny because he didn't even go to the talent show. So everyone there was just really confused, like, who is this singing? What is she singing? I didn't really go to a school where people listened to anything if it wasn't, like stuff on the radio. Like, not even, I can't even just say, like, hip-hop, because I love hip-hop. Like, I love it. But these people would only listen to, like, stupid shit. And that's the only thing that really got recognition. And, like, now, looking back, I wish that I could have performed some Morrissey or something. That would have been awesome. I did sing Drops of Jupiter by Train, and I had a few solos in school, but I don't really remember how they went, to be honest. High school was pretty lame. I didn't even go to graduation. Like, I graduated and everything, but I didn't go to graduation. Like, seniors would literally, like, throw textbooks at my head. I really didn't understand the purpose of that. And because of that, I was just like, well, what's the point of me going to a graduation with these people that I don't even like? So I didn't go. Do I regret it? Not really. Yeah, the reason that I made this channel, honestly, is because I tried to kill myself in August. I overdosed, and, you know, they gave me the whole charcoal situation. That was unpleasant. Wow, I just sprayed paint all over. This is awful. This is not what she's supposed to look like. It was sort of just like am I going to try this again, or am I going to try to live? And, you know, every day I ask myself this question, and whenever I would have panic attacks and stuff, I would go on YouTube, and that would be my release. Like, that would be the way that I just, you know, sort of get away from all the bullshit, you know. And then I started getting to the part of YouTube that I started to be like, oh my gosh, these people have similar interests, and maybe I can make a YouTube. Like, maybe that would be good for me, to meet people, to talk, and tell people about what I've gone through, because I've gone through a lot that's made me the way that I am. And if I can do anything about it, I'd want to help people who didn't know things that I did, didn't have someone to warn them about shit, or to just say that they're going through the same thing. Because I would go on YouTube for cat videos, like in high school. I used to post covers on here. I actually have one cover that's about to hit 10,000, which is really exciting, but I lost the login for that account, so I can't get in. So them's the breaks. I'm just gonna take a break from this and let it dry. This is what it looks like right now. I'm pretty sure that I've ruined it. Yeah, that happens a lot with me in painting, to be honest. I just get so excited to paint something and then I ruin it. Maybe I'll take you guys on a little room tour around my room and show you the stuff that I have on my walls, because I actually post my art all over my walls. And it helps me, you know, to see stuff that I've done all over the place. This is actually a picture that I drew of myself. It really doesn't look like me. Drew this beetle. It's not good shading at all. Pokemon. Some pictures of my friends that I drew. I don't know, my camera's about to die, so I guess that's it for this little vlog. I can show you guys more art if you're interested, and we can talk more about mental illness if you want. It's just that I don't really know if it's something that I should talk about yet, but if you guys want me to talk about it, I would really love to talk to you guys about my experiences. And honestly, I've had shock treatment, and that's a really interesting story too, so I would love to talk to you guys about that. So I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully I get to go to sleep at any time soon, please. So, night guys.